9 million mounds of shitter. Making a sandwich as a guy is easy. First, you get in the car. Second, you drive to the to-go's. Third, you pay. Done and done. Yes, that happens a lot too. It's too stupid to figure out to-go's. I love it. Picky eaters equals rough. Yeah. My kids, so well, Jace is diagnosed with an actual food disorder. Lena is not yet. I don't think she's diagnosed. She's just kind of like quirky. But Jace legit has an eating disorder. But that's just part of his autism. It's really common. But he's on a 3-year wait list to get into the intensive therapy he needs to help him with his food aversion. But till then, seaweed and rice almost every fucking night. Seaweed and rice, French fries and chicken nuggets, but they have to be very specific French fries and chicken nuggets. His seaweed has to be a very specific type of seaweed. Can't have other types of oils, needs to be a certain oil. And then his mac and cheese has to be a certain brand of mac and cheese. Like everything has to be very specific. He'll take one bite and if it's off brand, even his jelly for his peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, he'll know if it's the wrong jelly. He'll take one bite and say, this is weird, this isn't my jelly, and he won't eat. And I've actually tried before to be the tough parent. He would rather starve than put a foreign type of food in his mouth. Hence why he's going to therapy. Yeah, it is really rough. It was so sweet today. It says, Alara, my mom came and picked up Amelia so they could have a granddaughter day. And am not all the way well. And when my mom brought her home this evening, she came in and handed me a small paper sack with the top folded down. Her and my mom said it was get well gift, and Amelia picked it out, so I opened it and took it out. It's artificial, playing with purple flowers. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cute. Computer off, thank God. Do you know how hard it is to explain when I have guests over, or when my friends and family pop on the stream and they're like, yeah, Kathy, I saw your stream. You were talking about BDSM and you were in handcuffs. And I was like, this is a normal Saturday night. What, you don't do that on your streams? What? Totally normal in this kitchen. We have a straight jacket too. Cheers, all the cheers. I love you guys. Kathy, did you end up getting the fish pond bubble so that the fish can see up out of the water? Fatalist, not yet. So what happened was we had to reprioritize our outdoor projects. So instead of doing the pond this summer, anyone who doesn't know, I'm building a 20-foot, 3-foot deep, 20-foot wide koi pond for my backyard, and it's for my autistic daughter because she loves to play with water. So we're doing little waterfalls, and she can splash around in the water, but it's not too deep, so she's not gonna, all that stuff. But we have to redo the back deck first. So the koi pond is gonna get bumped till next year, and I'm super pissed about that. But just the way the budget works and the timelines work, we agreed to postpone the koi pond until next summer. Toast you with Snapple tea and vodka. Let's go. Snapple. I haven't had Snapple in forever. Oh my God, Snapple brings me back to my freshman year of college. It's awesome because the whatever fucking meal pass we got, you had to use up all the money by the end of the quarter or it didn't roll over. So at the end of each quarter, we'd all go to the kiosk or the convenience store that was built into the dorms, and we would just be buying all beverages. So it was Snapples and Sobeys and stuff, so we could use up our card so it didn't go to waste. It's really stupid that they did that to us. I know someone who would do it. Yeah. I'm so drunk. Wait, what? Boo. No. Boo. If you're actually drunk right now, please tell me. If Boo is drinking tonight, then I am I'm not supposed to be drinking. I'm not. But if Boo is drunk, I will catch up. Oh my God, I love drunk Boo. Boo almost never drinks. It's really funny when he does though. Homemade Gatorade. Jane, you made homemade Gatorade. How does one make homemade Gatorade? You're the best. I was wondering why Boo was in such a loving mood today. He's giving compliments and being nice to people. He must be drunk. I love that Boo's a happy drunk. That's awesome. My friend's son is autistic and very picky eater. Very, very common in the autism community. I was making a bowl of flaxseed and peanut butter and he asked for some. I was a little startled, but I made him a bowl, and when he was done, he immediately texted my friend his response who are you? What did you do to my child? Yeah, that's totally true. One day, this is my favorite story about Jace and his food aversion. One day he was playing a video game on one of his fucking devices, and it was a cooking game. He just randomly downloaded it, and in the game, you chop the carrots, you saute shit, you chop the onion, whatever, and then you make carrot soup. But in the game, you do all the little mise en place shit, and then you make carrot soup. So he was playing it all night, and then the next morning he's like, Mama, could I have carrot soup? And I was like, fuck yeah, you can have carrot. Out of nowhere, he wanted carrot soup because he was playing it in a video game. And I was like, you need to play more cooking games, dude. I did make him the carrot soup. He was very impatient. He's like, Mama, why isn't it done yet? Because in the game, he chopped the carrots. While he was doing that, I chopped the carrots. And then the next step, he did something in the game, so I did it in real life. And then in the game, you cook the carrot soup in like 30 seconds, and in real life, it takes a fucking couple minutes. And so he's like, Mama, why isn't the carrot soup done yet? I was like, because this is real life. It takes a little bit longer. Anyways, I made the carrot soup. He said it smelled delicious. He said it tasted delicious. He took 3 bites of it, and that was it. But the fact that he willingly tried a new food and willingly took 3 bites of it, I'm still coasting on that memory. Like, still, that is like one of my highlights. All right, these are going to be baby-ass cookies. Ass baby cookies. There we go. They're super small. I really did not use proper real estate on this, but fuck it. It's 8 minutes. Computer, set cookie timer for 8 minutes, please.
8 minutes. Starting now.
If Boo is drinking, I will get bourbon out. I got you, Boo. You're the best. Thank you, Boo, for the shout out to Jane Henry. Got that one. Next year, koi pond. Yeah, next year we'll have at least 1 koi pond. So I'm actually gonna do a big one in the backyard. I'm gonna do a small one on the side yard. I did show chat one time. Either I took a picture of it or I was running around with my phone because we were doing a phone stream one time. There's a little spot on the side of the house where it's surrounded by windows. And so I want to put a koi pond there so you can, and they're like full length windows, so you can sit there at the window on a cold day or on a rainy day and just like watch the koi swim right next to you. So we'll also do it on the side of the house, but apparently the deck is a higher priority, so we're fucking doing the deck first. I'm gonna repost this because fuck Malin. If it doesn't magically arrive on a plate in front of his dumb fucking face, he'll die or move back in with his mommy. Either way. I'm not disagreeing with you. He does occasionally cook breakfast, maybe like once a month. He'll cook like eggs and bacon. And then he does make tomato soup and chicken or a grilled cheese sandwich at 2 a.m. for himself, sometimes. And then if we're doing a big barbecue and we have family over, he usually mans the grill. I think that still counts, right? Yeah, but yeah, in general, my husband will starve before. I think he's really hangry, but like I think the past couple of days, because I can't eat during the day very much because of my medical issues I've been having lately, I only eat a little bit in the morning and a little bit in the evening. So I forget. I remember to feed the kids because the kids come up and ask me for food. So I remember to feed the kids. Malin locks himself in his office and games all day long or works all day long. So because he doesn't ask for food, I forget. And then it's like 4 p.m. and he hasn't had a single bite to eat the entire day. I was like, why didn't you text me or poke me or come upstairs and say you're hungry? I would have made you something. But I get so caught up in the day, I forget sometimes. And he will legit starve the entire day because I forgot to like feed my husband. I am 100% fucked up. I'll get the bourbon. Boo is 100% fucked up. Let's bust out the new one. Well, I mean, it's not new, but yeah. I'm gonna go Woodinville bourbon. If there was ever a reason to drink, it is because Boo's drinking. Boo rarely drinks. I would say, like, what is it? Once every few months or like a handful of times per year. So if Boo's fucked up, I'm not gonna get fucked up. I gotta do the gardening shit tomorrow. But, hell yeah. That's like a really good reason. That's like better reason to drink than Lena starting preschool. I joke, but it's pretty close. All right. Handful of ice. Splash of water. Let's go. Anyone else feel like having a stupid reason to drink tonight? We're drinking because Boo's drinking. So now we're all drinking. All right, everybody drink. I mean, unless you don't drink, in which case, props to you. Your liver is probably way happier with you than my liver is with me. But hell yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna drink this entire month. I went 2 weeks. I think that's pretty good. There's no such thing as a stupid question, and there's no such thing as a stupid reason to drink. All right, everyone, happy Saturday. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Thanks for being here in the AFK kitchen. And cheers to boo drinking. Cheers, everyone. Cheers! Woodinville bourbon, let's go. I'm at the oh shit, no more drinking stage of the night. But cheers. You can cheers with water, boo, if you need to hydrate. I miss Sobe. I really miss Fruitopia. I don't remember Fruitopia, but I do miss. What's your favorite Sobe? I liked the dragon fruit one, and then the orange one that had the carrot in it, but it didn't taste like carrot. I liked those Sobeys. Oh my god, dog! I swear to God, I'm gonna turn you into a rug. How? How many times a night do you need shit? I'm not kidding. I let that dog out like 3 times this evening. She will go once in the morning, then she won't do anything the entire day, and then she fucking goes out every 30, 45 minutes in the evening whilst I'm streaming. It's the weirdest shit. I don't understand this one. It's the sister-in-law's b-day. Ah, you're drinking because it's your sister-in-law's birthday? My sister-in-law does not drink at all. So thus my brother doesn't really drink anymore. Yeah, actually, Malin and I are about the only ones who drink in our family. No, actually, that's not true. My family drinks. His family drinks on occasion. They're all very, like, moderate drinkers, if you will. Social moderate drinkers. My family is Irish and Korean. We drink like fish. I'm cutting back, but in general, my family drinks like fish. The women do, surprisingly, not the men. The women are the ones who drink the most. Most of the guys develop that allergic reaction to alcohol. The women are fucking fish, though. Okay, so homemade Gatorade is 1 cup water, 1 medium pinch of salt, something like that, 1 teaspoon of Kool-Aid, oh fun, and 1 good squeeze of the concentrated stuff. Ah, let's go. That's awesome, Jane Henry. I did not know that one. Kids 100% deserve food. Malin, Uber Eats, or Mama Malin, you bitch. Yeah, that is a really funny thing. Every time Malin goes up to visit his mom, pick up the kids, whatever, anytime he swings by his mom's house, she always sends him home with tons of food. And it's just like, I think she's worried he's starving. But it's like, I feed him, don't worry. He eats. Sometimes it just takes a while. I am drinking just water because I am so thirsty. I've not drank enough water this whole time I've been sick. Oh, Laura, I'm not usually one to reprimand people, but Laura. I'm always the one getting flipped shit that I don't drink enough water. Laura doesn't drink either, you guys. Laura didn't drink her water either. Someone yell at her. I'm always getting yelled at about this. But yes, please drink a lot of water. I've been drinking a lot of poricha, which is basically flavored water. Korean roasted barley tea. I've been drinking a shit ton of that. Yeah, I think that's the only reason why I'm hydrated. I'm trying to balance out how much coffee I drink, though. I discovered the cutest kid show on Disney Plus. Cheers. Wait. Jane Henry. What? Is that the name of the show? Is there a show on Disney Plus named Cheers? Because that's fucking hilarious, considering the other show named Cheers. Missed the brand. Could you show it again? Of what? Brand of what? Oh, Woodinville? Yeah, sure, I'll show you. Fucking love this. Oh, here it is. So this is a local brand. Don't pay attention to my eyelashes. I haven't filled them yet. Okay, so this is a local brand. It's called Woodinville Whiskey. They're like 20 minutes from our house. Everything's 20 minutes from our house. And it's the bourbon. They also have the rye. The rye is pretty good. The bourbon's better. 45%, 750, 90 proof. They also have cask strength, which is, well, that'll fuck you up. I don't think we have the cask strength one. I believe you can also go to the distillery and you can like do your own bottles and stuff, and they sign them. It's pretty cool. But yeah, Woodinville is one of our favorites. Cheers, all the cheers. I like the green tea sobe. That's the one I didn't get too much. I joined the drinking, but it's like 8:05 in the morning. Computer off. Ooh, I think our cookies are done. Alex! Oh, if you're gonna go see your nan, then I totally understand. But I'm just saying, if you want to drink at 8 in the morning, 1, I will not judge you, and 2, Bloody Marys. Bloody Marys or mimosa. Anytime I'm on vacation, mimosas are like my jam. Fuckers aren't done. Computer. Set computer. Set cookie timer for 2 minutes. They out a lot.
Cookie timer. 2 2 minutes.
Oh, I should have put this back in the
Starting now.
freezer. Oh well. Uh-oh. Incoming? Okay, either my house is haunted, my kids are awake, or something else. But I heard footsteps. I have no way to give 90 days. Oh, wait. Now I have to give my 90 days sober chip back to AA. Fuck. No, not really, though. But, yeah. Boo does not drink very often. I think also where Boo lives, drinking is a lot harder to do as a sport or hobby because they have a lot more restrictions than we do. With that, bid you all good night, morning, wherever. Bye. Marjack, thank you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out, for all the chat, for the donation, and for everything else. Thanks for being part of our community. Have a wonderful night, and we hope to see you again soon. Sleep tight. Boo. Night, babe. I love drunk Boo. This is so much fun. When is drunk gardening stream? Oh my God, Barry. Can we do that? How does one? Well, first of all, I usually drink in the evenings when it's dark outside. But I could do a day drinking. God, I don't know how to garden drunk during the day because I have kids and I can't drink while the kids are awake. And gardening at night seems really difficult. I'll think about this. This is an interesting idea. Drunk gardening would be hilarious. I know. My bad. It's okay, Alara. We forgive you. Just hydrate now. Well, my mom does that too. When I visited her yesterday, she sent me home with a pair of cargo pants and a dozen eggs. Oh my God, that's so random. I love it. That's true too. She stopped doing that. Mama Malin, my mother-in-law, she stopped sending him home with clothes. She would go, oh, I found this on sale at Costco. And I remember Malin's going to get pissed if he ever hears this. I remember when we first started dating, like he went up north and she had food for him. And then she had like bought him boxers because they were on sale at Costco or something like that. And I was like, your mom still buys your boxers?
Your timer is done.
Computer off. But I think it's because at that point he was in between wives. He had just gotten divorced. We weren't married yet. We had just started dating. So there was that lull period where Malin didn't have a woman in his life to pick out his underwear. So his mom stepped up to the plate and she's like, I found some boxers on sale at Costco. And I remember being there like, why is your mom buying you boxers? You're like 30 years old. Once a mom, always a mom though. She is that mom though. She's the one that like, she dotes on her children and her grandkids. Anytime she's out shopping, rather than think about herself, she's always thinking about everyone else and like trying to always get things for other people. I think gifts are one of her love languages because it's either food or something she found on sale at Costco or Walmart. But my mother-in-law, that is her love language. So I guess she was just worried about him when we first started dating. Recently divorced and all that. So she's like buying him boxers. My mother-in-law's a good person. She's a really good person. Big heart. Big heart. Okay. Well, no, the name of the show is Rise Up, Sing Out. It's on... Okay, so it's not called Cheers. That was hilarious. The show's name is Rise Up, Sing Out. It's on Disney Junior. I couldn't sleep the other night. Huge binge. Watch them all. They're only 2 minutes long. No way. We have Disney Plus. I'll check this out. Everyone keeps telling us. Boo was telling me to do Bluey on Disney Plus. So everyone's telling us great shows on Disney Plus. We have it. I'll check it out. Drinking is equally easy here, just not buy liquor on Sunday because you can't. Well, that's what I mean. What if you want to drink on a Sunday? I'm a very loving drunk until I black out. Then the fights begin. Oh my God, but I'm here, but not really. My favorite story of Boo drunk, because in my mind, it's hilarious because I'm like, I don't even know what Boo looks like. But in my mind, I'm like playing out the scenario. But my favorite story about Boo is the one time he got in a fist fight with a dumpster. And he ended up with like bloody knuckles, and then he walked 10 miles home. That's my favorite story about Boo drunk. Who gets in a fight with a dumpster? Oh, now they're cooked. They might be a little overcooked. No, they're perfect. We're just gonna say they're perfect. This is what I meant to do. Hi-ya! Karate kick the door. All right, let these guys cool. Move my bourbon out of the way. Oh my God. I'm so glad. Don't you fall off. I'm so glad that I'm not at the point where like I can't drink at all. Like my tummy issues aren't bad enough that I can never drink. But not drinking for 2 weeks was a little sad because I missed my nightcap. I missed my bourbon. Drunk gardening stream would on World Naked Gardening Day. Oh my god. Who said that? LT. Oh my god. You want Malin to do that? I'll fucking get Malin to do naked gardening for you guys. Oh my god, my mom bought my husband boxers too. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm trying to think what the weird. My mom is very conservative. Just old fashioned Korean woman. But she has bought Malin weird stuff before. I don't think she's bought him boxers, but she got him like a full, like, what is it? A men's beauty skin routine. It's like 5 steps, like face wash, cleanser, moisturizer, serum. And she like is really expensive from Korea, and she like brought it for him for Christmas one year, and he was very polite and accepted it. But later on, I was like thinking to myself, like, Malin doesn't even have 1 step in his skincare routine. He uses the same soap for his face as he does his body, and I was like, he has no skincare routine, and yet my mom got him this like really expensive K-beauty skincare, and those like all black frosted bottles, like very masculine looking. I was like, he's fucking never gonna use this. I think we ended up giving it to my brother. But yeah, that's my mom. My mom. I think we can make fun of them all we want, but I'm going to be that same fucking mom. I know myself. I'm going to be that mom. I don't know if I'll still be streaming when Jace and Lena and Carter and Amaya are all grown up and married, but if I am, please call me out on my shit when I start doing the same stuff, like buying Jace boxers when he's married. The thrifts, add thrift store to that list, and that's totally my mom. Ah, yes. I'm very glad that none of my guardians or parents or anything like that still buy me shit. Like, Mom and Malin will do it for Malin, but luckily no one does that for me anymore. I'm not picky, but I'm a borderline wannabe minimalist. So I really don't like it when people get me too much stuff, because then I don't know what to do with it. So the cool thing was, for Lena's birthday this year, my sister-in-law knew that. So all the stuff she got Lena for her birthday were consumable things that will be used up quickly and then don't add clutter to the house. And the bulk of Lena's birthday present was a donation to Game to Grow. Yeah, which was awesome. And that just shows that my sister-in-law really knows me, because if I'm going to get a gift for my birthday or for Lena's birthday, Lena doesn't give a shit it's her birthday. She doesn't even know the concept of what a birthday is yet. So the fact that my sister-in-law was like, I could get her like a bunch of little toys and stuff, but instead we made a donation to my charity of choice. That was a fucking good present. I really liked that. I was super happy. It shows that she actually like knows me and listens to me and all that good stuff. My mom no longer feeds me when I go around. She now feeds Joe and makes sure he's got some chocolate. Okay, that's an interesting thing I don't know how I feel about. Grandmas who load your kid up on sugar and then send them home. I know it's an ongoing joke, but it's kind of a bitch-ass move. My moms are the ones who do that. Whenever they see Jace or they come by, they like to like load him up on sugar. They're getting better though. Now what they do is berries, because my kid's a fruit junkie. So now instead of bringing him candy, they always bring him whatever is in season: blackberries, blueberries, strawberries. I much prefer that. But yeah, my parents always like come with sugar in hand. Just be prepared, says Sean Luke. I'm always prepared, I think. I don't know, maybe. Oh yeah, this is a funny story. I was covered in blood from punching a giant garbage can for an unknown amount of time. In my mind, it was about an hour. But I'm about 93% sure I won the fight. I believe in you, Boo. I'm pretty sure you won too. And then he walked home like 10 miles. Wasn't there a cop somewhere in that story too? I feel like a cop swung by and you're like, nah, I'm good. Or something like that. What's up, Hedgie? How are you? Welcome in. Nice to see you. I dress everyone in the house, inside to outside. I buy all the clothes for my husband, as you do, but I also buy all the clothes for my mother and my father too, which feels really weird. That is a little quirky. That's a little quirky. I will say Malin buys his own clothes now. Like his mom would buy him clothes, but the thing is, we would buy him clothes, but he never likes what we get. He's very oddly specific when he likes something, he like the Kraken hoodie, thing's never fucking going away. So, yeah, he buys his own clothes for the most part now. I do dress the kids and myself. Yeah. And I like that Carter and Amaya are now old enough that they know what they want. So they tell me what to get them and I just get it. Like Amaya almost exclusively wears Nike. I have no idea why. I don't know if it's a school thing or what, but Amaya exclusively likes menswear and specifically Nike. Yeah, she's very picky about that shit. I remember the happiest I ever made Amaya was we were school shopping one time, back to school shopping for clothes, and we were walking around the girls section and we're trying to find jeans and shirts and shit, and she hated everything. She was so angsty and angry, and then finally it hit me. Oh, we were looking at shirts and she was kind of saying like the kind of shirt she wants, and I was like, oh, well, then if that's what you want, let's just go in the boys section. I'm pretty sure it's like cheaper and there's more variety there. So let's go shop in the boys section. And Maya's like, am I allowed to shop in the boys section? It's like, why? I shop in the boys section all the time. They got all the cool shirts. And she was so happy when we switched to the other side of the store. And so we got her like, warm ups, like jogging pants and shirts and hoodies and stuff. She basically has the same taste as Malin. Amaya wears very similar clothes to Malin. And, when she was, like, looking for shorts, or basketball shorts, she's like, I want the ones like Daddy wears. And I was like, oh, like, your fashion role model is your father? She's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I can work with that. So we ended up getting her. She was so happy when we left the store. Smile ear to ear. Because she got all, like, athletic men's clothes. And she was so happy. And that's, like, one of my favorite memories was to go from her being like, I hate this is stupid, to being like, oh my god, look at all the clothes I got. So happy for her. Super cute. And she looks good in it too. Like, she really looks, she's got that sporty spice look. I like it. After 40, it is best to not have any concept of what a birthday is. Really? For the most part, I like aging. My 20s were brutal. My teens were fucking traumatic. 30s rocks. I think the happiest I've ever been in my life has been my 30s. I really enjoy my 30s. And I imagine it's just going to get better from here. That being said, I don't want to physically age as much. I don't mind saying I'm 36. I'm 4 years away from 40. But I would like to age gracefully, which is why I started moisturizing at night. I just started like 2 days ago. Yeah. I got an eye cream and shit. It's awesome. Well, I don't know if it's awesome. It takes a lot of fucking time to do all that shit. I asked Malin if he wanted some, and he's like, no. It's like, babe, do you want me to get you some moisturizer and night cream and eye cream? He's like, no. I'm fine. You're going to look like that guy from Tales from the Crypt when we're 60, and I'm going to still look 55. As long as I look a couple of years younger than my actual age, I think it'll be good. The chocolate is usually given to me for when I want to give it to him. My mom is a very responsible nanny. Oh, yours is so... funniest story about my mom, when she stays with us in the fall and winter, my mom is obsessed with Jace. It's in Korean culture, firstborn, it's kind of a big deal. Firstborn male, very big deal. So of all of my cousins, siblings, and everything, I'm the first one to have a kid, and my firstborn was a boy. So my mom, also being the eldest of her siblings, like, it is like a point of pride and honor that the eldest grandchild is a boy. And so she loves Jace. And she even told me, I've never loved anyone more than I love Jace. And I was like, the fuck am I, chopped liver? And she's like, yeah, you're chopped liver. She loves Jace more than anything in the world. So she wants to spend every fucking second she can with him when she's here. So she'll come up ungodly early in the morning. She'll sneak up the stairs to my room. She'll like knock softly, crack the door open, because Jace usually in the middle of the night will wake up and crawl into our room, and she'll like crack the door. She won't look, but she'll crack the door and Jace, Gogo has chocolate, and she'll lure him out of my room with the promise of chocolate at like 6 in the fucking morning. And I don't have the power to stop her because I'm too tired at 6 in the morning. But no shit, my mom wakes up early in the morning, sneaks upstairs, and tries to lure my son out of my room with chocolate at 6 in the morning. My mom is crazy. She is not at all responsible. She uses chocolate willy-nilly. Just like, that's why he loves his grandma, his Harmony. He calls her Gogo. But my mom absolutely just gives him as much chocolate as he wants. When I go to my mom's house, says Jean-Luc, unannounced, she's like, why are you here? Are you hungry? But if it's planned, it's just eat, 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 eat. Yeah. I think that's a mom thing. And I understand now where it comes from. Because as a mom with little ones, it's like a, I don't know if it's like PTSD or something, but you're constantly worried they're not eating enough because little kids don't eat enough, or it seems like they don't eat enough. And so I'm constantly worried. Like today, Lena didn't eat a lot. She snacked a little bit, but she did not have a full meal. So in my mind, I'm like, I gotta feed her more tomorrow. Like it becomes this like obsession where you're like, you want your kids to thrive and be healthy, and you're just trying to fucking shove food down their throat. I don't think that ever goes away. So they'll be like 30 or 40 years old, and you're like, did you eat? Do you need more food? It's like you think the more you feed them, the happier, healthier they'll be, and the more they'll thrive. So it just becomes this like weird obsession. I'm getting it now. I never really understood it before. Like, God, why are they always trying to, like, what if you're on a diet? What if you already ate? It's not you, it's them/me. We need to feed you. You need to just eat it, or else we're gonna feel bad. There was, Laura says, there was 3 times in my husband's life that he forgot my birthday. 3 years in a fucking row. Yeah, I think, we do this thing now where we just announce, like, you know it's my birthday tomorrow. Like, we're very, I don't want to get to the point that I'm going to get mad at him that he forgot my birthday or vice versa. So we're just very transparent about, like, and we don't do surprises. There's no surprise birthdays. There's no like, oh, I planned something for you for your birthday. I hope you like it. No, it's like, what do you want to do? Because if you don't say shit, we're not doing shit. Like, we're very unromantic and pragmatic in our birthday celebrations. For Malin's 30th birthday, I really felt bad. I was like, dude, you don't want anything. I know if I do something big for you, you're not going to like what I planned, and then you're going to be irritated that I wasted all this time, money, and energy on something you didn't even want. So unless you tell me, I told him, unless you tell me what you want for your 40th birthday, I'm not doing shit for your birthday. Because I don't want to just make matters worse. He's like, no, seriously, I don't want anything for my birthday. So we just ate sushi in bed and watched Netflix. That's all we did for his 40th birthday. He is doing a Lake Chelan party later with some friends, and he had a LAN party at our house with a couple friends. But there was no big shenanigans for his 40th birthday. He didn't ask for anything, so I didn't do anything. Man, if he forgot my birthday, I would be a little sad, but I remind him repeatedly so that shit never happens. Because I would kill him if he forgot my birthday. Actually, maybe not. My own mom forgot my birthday. And she was in labor with me for 36 hours. And she fucking forgets my birthday very regularly. But she also has, she's getting old, so I'm not too mad. Thank you, Shortcake, for the lurk. My mom asks if she can give Amelia something with a little sugar. And if she is unsure, she sends it home with her. And Amelia doesn't even get into it until we say she can have it, whatever it is. Oh, Laura, that's some nice parenting. If Jace knows there's sugar in the vicinity and it's earmarked for him, he will not shut up about it until he consumes it. My kid is relentless. I'm the one that feeds everyone, says Hedgie. The one that spends months searching for the perfect birthday and Christmas presents, and it killed me. Those first few years with my husband where we couldn't afford even a simple present for each other. I get it. I totally get it, Hedgie. I get it. But that's awesome that you put so much love and thought into all the things you do for other people. Is that your love language? I feel like that's your love language. I don't know what my love language is. I think it's acts of service. I think mine's acts of service. Yeah. Like for Malin's birthday, I did a bunch of yard work. That was my gift to him. I handled shit that he didn't want to do. Mom food tastes better even if it doesn't. Yeah, that's true. It's kind of like a placebo thing, if anything, but it works. Like your brain interprets it as better than anything else. It might be placebo, it might not be, whatever. It does taste better though. That's just a fact. I didn't care so much for myself, but it broke my heart not to be able to give him a happy Christmas. No present, no special food. One year it was scrambled eggs on toast. Ah, Hedgie, but don't you kind of look back on those with like those memories with kind of certain fondness? Computer, set cookie timer for 9 minutes.
Cookie timer, 9 minutes.
So there was a period of time where we were paying off all of our debts and saving up for, you know, down payments and all that stuff. There was a period of time where Malin and I lived like, what's the PC term? Hobos? I don't even know. We lived in my parents' garage, which Malin like actually transformed into a livable space. And they let us stay there for free as long as we fixed it up into a livable condition. So he drywalled it. There was already like a sink installed and a toilet, but it was just sitting in the middle of the fucking room. So we had to drywall it in and make a little bathroom. We didn't have a real kitchen. We had like folding card tables with like a toaster oven. The only sink in there was in the bathroom. And so we ordered a lot of takeout. Luckily, we both worked at companies where there were showers at the facility. So we took showers at work on our lunch breaks. So it was a substantial period of time where we lived like very, very poor. All of our income went to paying off our separate debts. And it was a really rough time. We also had like a 4-hour commute, 3-hour commute every day from where we lived to our jobs. It was a really, really rough time. But looking back on it, it's kind of like, I don't know. It was a bitch, but looking back, it was, I don't know. I have like fond memories of going through those hard times, and I think it brought us together. Yeah, and that was in the beginning of that was like not even a year into dating we started doing that. It's crazy. But yeah, same thing. You eat like dirt cheap food. You're like, yeah, I get ya. Lars says, well, the thing is, I reminded him a couple days before then and the day before. Oh my God, and he still forgot? Spacey. Totally spacey. Joe eats far too much, says Alex. I have to put the limits on when he can eat or he'll just snack after snack. Just like he's got to wait 20 minutes between snacks. Ah, yeah, the snacking is a problem. Yep. My kids snack a lot too. Arshad says, hi, any relationship advice for new couples? Yeah, I got tons of advice. Be more specific and I can tell you. I think don't let your insecurities get the best of you and be honest and open communication about everything. Malin and I talked about everything. We had no secrets. We didn't hide anything. We put all our cards out on the table. Yeah, I call it the fuck it approach. When you're dating, it's a fuck it approach. You just say fuck it, and then you just be yourself and do your shit. If it works out, yay. If it doesn't, fuck it, move on. It's having a very low expectation and enjoying the moment. That's my dating advice. I have a ton of dating advice. I dated a lot. Malin went from wife number 1 to wife number 2. Like, I think there might have been half of a date in between us. But like, Malin has no dating experience. He was single for like 2 weeks. Not really. He was online dating for 2 weeks. I think he was single for like 4 months. Yeah. Between his divorce being finalized and us, it was like 4 months he was single. And then he moved on to me, fell in love, and then we got married and had babies. But I was single for a very long time. I was a Christmas baby, says Hedgie, and my happiness pre-injury memories are of Christmas. I get so much joy and peace just from Christmas lights twinkling. Oh, that's wonderful, Hedgie. No, it makes me sad to this day. Oh, I'm sorry, Hedgie. I'm sorry. When I look back on Malin's and my really hard times when we first started dating, especially when we were really, really tight on money, I don't know. I look back on it fondly. Like we laughed at everything. Like even when stuff was really, really shitty, we found a way to laugh at it. We're like, oh my God, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I think in general, I just laugh at everything. My bio dad once forgot my birthday completely. I think it was my 9th, and I had counted countdowns up around the house. I thought he was just messing with me, and it got to like 7 p.m. and I asked him if he had anything to say to me, and he said no, and I told him it was my birthday, and he said, "It is? Is it?" Yeah, that happened to me with my bio dad one time too. Yeah, that definitely happened to me when I was a kid. I think it was right around the same time as middle school. I think 7th grade. 6th grade? 6th or 7th grade. Yeah, my bio dad forgot my birthday too. My husband and I have never lied to each other. Very nice. We tell each other everything. We are utterly honest about what and who we are, where we're going, hope to become. Yeah. It was our first agreement. Truth always. We can say, I'm not answering that, and it is respected, but no deception. That's my advice. I like that. That's actually really good dating advice. Very, very, very good advice in relationships at all. Is like, you can say if you don't want to talk about something, you're uncomfortable about it, but no lying. Totally agree with that. I'm trying to think if there's a funny dating advice. Like, I don't like the one that says I kind of agree with it, don't go to bed angry. Malin doesn't agree with that. Sometimes he'll go to bed angry, then we'll wake up angry. We'll have an angry day. Eventually we'll talk it out. But I don't like to go to bed angry. Malin, sometimes it takes him a lot longer to cool off than it does me. But I don't know about that one. Laugh a lot. Oh, our secret, mostly my secret, is I try to make Malin laugh at least 3 times a day. That's my daily goal. Is if it was like middle of the afternoon and I haven't made him laugh once, I'll do something stupid or silly to make him laugh. But in general, my personal goal is to make him laugh at least 3 times a day. I don't know what he doesn't have personal goals about me, but I hold myself to that bar. I want to make him laugh 3 times a day, and I usually do it. But sometimes I get cheap laughs. But I feel like that is one of our keys to marriage is laughter. We laugh a lot. For sure. Sometimes, like, laughing is just like, oh my God, really? Like, when he does, like, some stupid shit, I'm like, oh my God, you're an ass. But I'm laughing inside. Like, it's still funny. But laughing. Double trivia again next week, probably. Sean Luke, I think we can do that. Hedgie says, whatever you do, if a guy asks you what you think about that, whatever you do not say, it's cute? Question mark? Really? If a guy asks you, what do you think about that, whatever, don't say it's cute. Where's that from? Going to bed angry / sad is not able to have restful sleep. It's not. And I very rarely have ever slept on something and woke up being like, oh, I was just all in my head. I'm all better about it now. There was actually one time we did go to bed really angry. And we didn't talk barely like the next day or two. And like on the 3rd day, he's like, remember that thing you said that night? I was like, yeah. He's like, do you still feel that way? I was like, yeah, 100%. I mean, like, we haven't said it. We haven't brought it up for 2 days. I'm still as angry today as I was 3 days ago. And I still maintain that blah, 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 blah. And he's like, huh, I thought you would have calmed down by now. I was like, nah, man, you should have just dealt with it 3 days ago. And we wouldn't have had spent 3 days pissed off at each other. We should have just dealt with it then. And it'd be fine. And that's true. Once we talked it out, everything was fine. I think the whole conversation took like 20 minutes. But no, we had to do it his way. And he thought, like, I don't know, I would calm down after 3 days. I did not calm down after 3 days. I was still pissed. Yeah. I don't think it's good to drag things out. I don't think it's good to hold it in. I'm more of the like combat things head on and just fucking deal with it right then and there. No procrastination. I will never let it go. He was always saying and insinuating that he's a better parent, and then he forgot my birthday. Oh no. He had 4 children. Oh my God, that's a lot. I also don't like my birthday anymore because of it. It hasn't been the same since. Alex. Yeah, actually I can relate to that. Up until my 16th birthday? Up until my 16th birthday, I hated my birthday. I grew up in a very not healthy and good environment. And I grew up in a lot of different environments. I was in foster care and stuff too. But in general, my birthday growing up was always a very depressing thing. Like, either I was in a new family who didn't even know me, and it was my birthday, and they're like, oh, it's your birthday. Here's a random cake and a really unthoughtful present because we just met you. We don't even know who you are. So I had that happen to me a couple times. And then computer.
Your cookie time.
Off. And then with the family that I did know, they would forget my birthday. My birthday up until I was 16 was a very terrible experience for me. However, no, 17. 16, I liked the people I spent my birthday with, but they had just met me. And it was a new family I was living with. And so that was still a pretty sad birthday. But I did get one of those G-Force watches. That was pretty cool. But my first good birthday was my 17th birthday, which is tattooed on my foot. My 17th birthday was also the day I got adopted, and it was the first time I ever had my own birthday cake and had my name written on it in the icing. And then I always wanted a birthday cake that had the toys on top. I'm 17, right? But all I ever wanted was like a Disney princess cake or a Hello Kitty cake that had little action figurines or whatever on top. And then you lick the icing off and you get to keep it. I'm fucking 17 years old. I've never had a birthday cake that had the toys on top, and I always wanted one. So my 17th birthday, I got adopted by my moms, and they asked me what kind of birthday cake I wanted. And I said, I want a Hello Kitty or a Disney princess birthday cake that has toys on top that I can keep as a memento. And sure enough, I got it. And then I had to fight with my 2-year-old sister. I was adopted, but my new 2-year-old sister, she and I were fighting over like the Hello Kitty figurines. It's kind of pathetic, but in the end, I ended up letting her have the Hello Kitty figurines. But I didn't get like a real like birthday cake and birthday celebration with people who loved me until I was 17. So in general, I don't really give a shit about my birthday because most of my birthdays were terrible. But ever since my 17th birthday, I've had all good birthdays. All very good birthdays. I have to say, every year gets better, which is why I don't really have a problem aging, because every year was better than the previous one. I also don't like my birthday anymore because of it hasn't been tasted. Okay, we got it. Wait, shit! Oh my god, cookies! Are these the last of the cookies? Please don't burn. Oh, thank God I didn't burn them. Okay, one of them in the corner is a little bit more loved than some of the others. We got one more batch. Okay, last batch. You look pretty good. They're not the same size. Okay, so the old ladies, the reason why I love oatmeal chocolate chip cookies is because when I used to work at this non-prof, the old ladies would bring in oatmeal chocolate chip cookies a couple times a year. They were not these. So the way the old ladies did them, they were about this big, so about like a $50 size, and they were thicker. They were at least a centimeter thick. So these like little bite size, one bite things. These spread out more, so they're too wide and they're too flat. I think, I don't know. Is it the sugar? Because I know brown sugar versus white sugar does different things to cookies. Is it I needed more brown sugar? Does brown sugar make them bigger? I don't even fucking know. Let's get a mason jar. We'll do a mason jar. We'll put these in the mason jar. They're going to the gardening club tomorrow. I'm going to put these out on the snack table. I got donuts and muffins and cookies. I couldn't find any croissants because I went to the small store instead of the big store. But hopefully there's enough. And we'll do coffee with cream and sugar. And then that's one carafe. And then the other carafe will have just hot water. And we'll do, I think I have instant apple cider, instant hot chocolate, and teas. So that'll be for everyone who comes by. Last time we did this, it was pre-COVID. It was really fun. And we had like this big circle of fold-out chairs. And it's just a bunch of people in my local area who like to garden. And we're all in the same club. And we just sat around and talked gardening and a lot of talk about like what invasive weed is in your yard. That was a fun topic of conversation. So I'm really looking forward to it. I haven't seen a lot of the people in 2 years since COVID hit. So it'll be fun to see all my gardening homies again. Until they look at my front yard and be like, Kathy, what the fuck happened to your front yard? And I'll be like, babies happened. That's what happened. I haven't done any gardening since I had Lena, or since I was pregnant with Lena. So our front yard is mostly just weeds and a lot of dead shit. My problem is aging is that I can't eat more cookies. Wait, why not? Why can't you eat more cookies? Is it because your metabolism is different? Or is it something to do with like blood pressure or something like that? I don't know. It is true, when you're a kid, you can fucking eat anything you want. Except for me. No. Yeah. When I was a kid, I still, oh my God, I was so chubby as a kid. I mean, I'm still kind of curvy, but I was really chubby as a kid, and I got teased a lot about it. And so I actually didn't eat, that's one of the reasons why I don't eat a lot of sweets, is because I was so chubby as a kid. Everyone thought the reason why I was chubby was because I ate so many like junk food and candy. I did eat a lot of junk food, but I didn't eat sweets. I drank sweets. I had a 2-liter bottle of Surge or Jolt or Mountain Dew by myself every Friday and Saturday night while I gamed. Who the fuck let me drink that? Bad parenting right there. Do not let your 8-year-old drink. Was that 10? No, what is 8th grade? 8th grade is like 10 years old. 11 years old? Don't let a 10 or 11-year-old drink a 2-liter bottle of soda or 4 liters of soda by themselves over the weekend while it's gaming till 4 in the morning. It's not good parenting. Says the mom who lets Carter do that every now and then. Bad Kathy. Bad Kathy. Sometimes I have a hard time disciplining Carter and Amaya for doing shit that I did when I was the same age. Like stay up all night gaming. I did it. It's hard to yell at them when I fucking did it. I turned out okay. I got straight A's. I got into college. I was on honor roll. I was a good student. I procrastinated a lot and I stayed up till 4 a.m. and I did all of my cramming for my finals like 2 hours before the final. But I got good grades. Oh, that's awesome, says Alex. I don't recall ever having a birthday cake at my bio dad's house. And my mom went all out and made them herself, like whatever we wanted. I want to get to that with Jace and Lena. We haven't quite gotten there yet, but I asked Jace his last birthday, like what kind of cupcakes he wanted. I do cupcakes because my kids don't eat the whole thing. They like Jace, depending on his mood, he'll just lick off all the frosting and not touch the cake, or he'll lick off all the frosting and take one bite of cake. But he doesn't eat a lot of the actual cake. So, but if you don't have any frosting on it and you give him a muffin, he'll eat the whole muffin. It's like between frosting and the cake / muffin, it's one or the other. But in general, he doesn't eat a lot, so I do cupcakes so I can portion them out better. But I asked him last year what he wanted. I think he said chocolate. But Lena doesn't like sweets, so for her birthday, I cooked up a pound of sausage. I cooked her up a pound of breakfast sausage, and she did not touch her cupcake, but she did eat a lot of sausage. I love my daughter. She's so quirky. When I was getting her birthday balloons, I looked around and there's all these like cute like unicorns and pretty pink things. And I have a lot of that in her room. But when I looked around at the balloons for her birthday, I was about to go towards that, and then I saw one with a bunch of dinosaurs on it, and I was like, this is about her, not me. So I got her this dinosaur balloon, and I got Jace a balloon too, because if you get one, you gotta get the other one. And so the lady checking out the balloon's like, oh, and I was like, oh yeah, it's for my kids. She's like, oh my God, your sons are gonna be so happy. It's like, the dinosaur balloon's for my girl. And she's like, oh. I was like, yeah, that's right. My daughter's gonna be a fucking paleontologist. Lena loves dinosaurs. It's so cute. And she's starting to like Barbie, so I'm waiting for the day that she has a Barbie riding a T-Rex around the house. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. You're making me want to make oatmeal cookies. Well, that's what food and drink streams do, right? We just like, it's not even subliminal messaging. This is like overt messaging. Make some oatmeal cookies. How do you, shit! Oh my God, Hedgie, right as you said that, I realized I forgot the secret ingredient. Fuck my panda crackers. When you make oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, the secret ingredient is cinnamon. That's what I learned from the old ladies. I forgot the cinnamon. Oh, I'm gonna have to fucking make these again. Not kidding, they don't taste the same without the cinnamon. I fucked it up, man. I knew I was gonna fuck these up. Specifically coconut oatmeal cookies. They're crispy and soft and chewy and wonderful. Hedgie, wait, where does the coconut come from? Is it coconut oil? Is it shredded coconut? How does one incorporate the coconut into oatmeal chocolate chip cookies? I'm curious. Kathy, did you have your meds? Thank you, Laura, for checking. I did. I was trying to impress nudes because it was my first time in 6 days I remembered my meds. Thank you for double checking. I did take my meds. I had a bad day though. Like tummy wise, I thought I was getting better. I had a really rough day today, so we're not out of the park. We still got a long ways to go. My drinking is probably not Well, I don't know. Actually, I went a very long time with not having any symptoms, and I drank like a fish. So I don't think alcohol makes it worse. But just to be safe, I've been taking alcohol out of it. But we did a shot for a very generous dono tonight, and then Boo got drunk, and so I don't know. That to me is a very celebratory. If Boo is drunk, everybody should be drunk, because Boo doesn't drink very often, and he's a very loving drunk, and it's super fun until he's past that point, in which case he starts fighting with dumpsters. But we're drinking tonight because Boo's drinking, and if there's ever a good excuse to drink, it's because Boo's drinking. Oh, Hedgie agrees. Absolutely. Oatmeal cookies need cinnamon. What fucking recipe did I pull this from? It's like a really highly rated recipe. I'm gonna blame the recipe. I'm gonna blame myself because I'm stupid. Preppy Kitchen. Here, I'm just gonna copy and paste the recipe. So this is the recipe. Mind you, I think the recipe in and of itself is a good recipe. The only things I would tweak to it is there needs to be some change with the sugars, because I think that's what makes it bigger or thinner, is like the type of sugar you use, ratio of brown sugar to white sugar. So I need to tweak the sugars, and it's missing cinnamon. Other than that, I think they're pretty good. Still, not the way the grannies made it. I wish I could. I asked one of the grannies, and I fucking hate this answer, but I do the same answer, so I can't get mad. But I asked the granny how these are the best cookies ever. What's your recipe? And she's like, oh, I don't really have a recipe. I just kind of make them. And I was like, that works when you're cooking. That's not true for baking. When you bake, there are fucking measurements. I know she had a fucking recipe. She didn't share it though. But this granny made, and I don't even like sweets, but she made this recipe a couple times a year, dropped it off by the front desk like a drug dealer teasing me. And I was so addicted to her oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, I don't fucking know what she did. I did ask her some questions. She did tell me the secret ingredient was cinnamon, but I'll never know how she got them into that perfect shape with that perfect texture. I'll never know. I'll just have to do these 100 times. Oh my god, yeah. Oh wait, oatmeal cookies need cinnamon. Better than forgetting, that's true. I did not forget, thankfully. My metabolism was like future DeLorean's Mr. Fusion. Stuff myself with garbage and hope the nuclear reaction propels me through into the future and not into the Old West where they don't even have ice cubes. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Thank you, Barry, for the Back to the Future 2 reference. Shredded coconut, chocolate chips, oatmeal. That seems like it'd have a really fun mouthfeel, like between the oatmeal and the shredded coconut and the tasty chocolate chip bits. That seems like it would be a very texturally fun adventure. Culinary adventure in your mouth. I'm down for this. I've never had one before, but I'm cool with that. Nudes throwing me some shade candy. It's kind of hard to make cookies if you remember the damn flour and the damn batter. That may or may not have happened a couple times. A couple times I made cookies like, why is this cookie not turning out right? Oh, I forgot to put flour in it. That explains a lot. Alex saying Joe has a massive dino balloon at the moment. He got one in Birmingham, and it flew away. Oh, told him it went to space. So when we got home, I had to get him a new one. The space is a good, like, we haven't gotten to the point where a balloon flew away out into the world. Usually the balloons stay in the house, so they just get stuck up in the ceiling, but we have vaulted ceilings. So when it gets stuck up there, there's no getting them down. No amount of ladder and extended vacuum cleaner thing is gonna fucking get that balloon down. It's never flown away, but if we ever do have a balloon fly away, I'll say that it went to space. I like that. That's a good one. Yeah, but yeah, when you get home, you gotta do what you gotta do. Wait, also, side tangent, Alex, did you ever get a second opinion on Joe's diagnosis? I still find it, I know we only know each other through Twitch and online, but I still find it very hard to believe, from what you've told me of Joe, that he's not the same as Jace. Like, they seem like two peas in a pod. They'd probably be best friends if they were in school together. Did you ever get a second opinion on his diagnosis? The recipe has no cinnamon in it, so Kathy, it's not your fault. It's not my fault that I, like, it is kind of my fault. Like, I know what a good oatmeal cookie tastes like. I should have remembered it should have had cinnamon in it. But, I mean, I'm kind of spacey, especially when I stream. Because I'm more focused on like chat and people and stuff like that, my brain doesn't wander as much. But if I was just alone quietly in my kitchen, I'd be like, doesn't this need cinnamon? I forgot. What I should do is I should take this recipe, I should put it in my OneNote, and what I do is if I take a recipe online that I like but I need to add tweaks, I put it in my OneNote. I have a whole recipe book in my OneNote, and then I add my notes in there. I need to put this in my OneNote with some tips. Tip number 1 being cinnamon. I don't know how much cinnamon. I would guess teaspoon and a half. A teaspoon, not teaspoon. Like, cinnamon's pretty strong. I think a teaspoon of cinnamon would have been good. Maybe I'll do a teaspoon and a half, and if it's too much, I can rein it in. But I definitely knew there was cinnamon in the recipe because I could taste it. So it was definitely strong enough to be like, it wasn't too subtle. So it might have been a teaspoon and a half. I don't think it was 2 teaspoons though. But we'll definitely have to make this again. I'm not going to eat it. There are so many things in this recipe I can't eat, but I definitely need to make it again. Mary Tess says, I posted my granddaughter's pic in general. I told her Kathy loves ponies. All right. What's up? What's up? What's up with General? You said General? Where's General? Oh my god, I love it! She's so cute! Look at that cheeky cheeks. How old is she, Mary Todd? Is she the same age as Lena? She looks the same age as Lena. She looks about 3 years old. She looks very similar to my daughter. I love the My Little Pony. I tried again to get Lena into My Little Pony. She's still not into it. I think it freaks her out that the animals are talking and there's not enough singing. But I really want my daughter to get into My Little Pony because I love My Little Pony. But I'm just rolling with whatever she wants, and apparently what she wants is dinosaurs. Yeah. My recipe is based on the original Quaker Oats oatmeal. What the fuck? Are you serious? Does Quaker Oats have... Oh, I don't have Quakers. I have Amazon brand. Do you have a fucking recipe on here? Okay, you're cooler than me. Mine doesn't have a recipe. Okay, mine doesn't have a recipe. I don't feel so bad. But Hedgie's saying my recipe is based on the original Quaker Oats oatmeal cookie. It was on the side of the container for decades. Apparently not anymore. But then they changed it. I still have it. My mom cut it out because your mom's smart. Because your mom's smart. I would like to know what all is entailed in that. Does it have cinnamon? That's a real question there. They need to have... These ones are... I think the more I drink, the more... not concise. I don't know what the word is, but my cookies are becoming more similar. Like, what's the word I'm looking for where everything ends up being the same? My cookies are becoming more... All the wrong words are coming to... Not adjacent. They're all... Do you guys know the word I'm looking for? The more I drink, the more uniformed. Oh, fuck, that was going to kill me. The more uniformed my cookies are coming out. Apparently that's what drinking does. It makes your cookies come out uniform. Why was that such a hard word? That was a very hard word. Okay. Consistent. Ah, that's a good word too. And nudes, isn't English not your second language and you're still better at English than me? I'm ashamed of myself. She also says, hi, Kathy, my 2-year-old. 2-year-old? Dude, your daughter is fucking, or your granddaughter is a, like, healthy size. She's big. Okay, so my daughter is pretty big. She's, like, got Malin's Viking genes. Where's my Discord? She is a tall 2-year-old. Oh my God, look at how good she is. Dude, eyebrows, man. Those are nice eyebrows. My daughter doesn't have eyebrows. She takes, oh, well, you can't see. Mine are microbladed, but I have no eyebrows. So I'm always very envious and jealous of people who have naturally nice eyebrows. Your granddaughter has very nice eyebrows. All right, I guess I could see she's a little younger than Lena, but 2 years old, cute shirt. Oh my gosh, so adorable. Oh, I'm such a sucker for kids, man. If I could make 10 more kids, if I could I would. I fucking love kids. I would love to have more, but I know that that's not realistic in our life. But man, I fucking love kids. I love kids so much. Show her Mr. Ed, then work your way to My Little Pony. Barry! Mr. Ed is gonna scare the shit out of her. Mr. Ed scared the shit out of me. Do you know the way they got the horse to do that was peanut butter? I thought it was crazy. I change it